Welcome back to Final Fantasy V. So, last time, we climbed Castle Exdeath, and Gilgamesh got sent to the Shadow Realm. Very unfortunate, so now we have to avenge two people when we fight Exdeath. So, this time around, I have chosen a team of characters which is basically just... what's one of your cooler classes? I want to go with that one.
With team, I am 13 years old.
So yeah, we're bringing our best, because of course, this is the final battle. Exdeath's got nowhere to run, so we are going to get his ass. And thankfully I didn't get into any fights as I did the final climb, which isn't particularly long. Here he is. Oh, I'm gonna interfere. Here I go.
Little late for that, man. We've been interfering for 25 episodes now.
We were interfering when you were still napping.
Do you even know what my evil plan is?
Well, now that you mention it, I really don't. You've kind of just been imposing this entire game. I mean, Exdeath, you are a big tree stuffed full of criminal souls. I feel like that's the only kind of world you could make.
God fucking damn it, I forgot he said his motives were complex.
My god, he was standing just to the right of the camera the entire time.
Exdeath isn't voiced by DC Douglas, is he?
I don't believe he is, no. I don't remember who his voice is, just what it sounds like. Anyway, he cast Doom on the perfect person, starting this fight, because Doom is also a blue magic spell. However, Bartz is going to die in 30 seconds. If we haste him, that'll just speed that whole thing up. If we slow him down, well, he gets fewer actions, but he'll die slower. Anyway, though, so, Exdeath is pretty solid. He's got a whole lot of moves he can do, including the better version of the move that changes where you're standing. This one affects the entire party. And also, it can also do, like, back to front, front to back, either one. So, a bit more effective in screwing up your entire strategy. Other than that, though, you can technically slow him down, but if you do that, he actually just automatically counters with haste on himself, so honestly, it's better that you don't do that, because he does enough as it is. Also, if you're wondering why I'm casting Float on characters, it's because he does know Earthshaker, so he does have some ground-based attacks, though he is able to send you to the ground. That was the 100 G's move. It just says, no to floats. I'd say Bartz is screwed at this point, but, he already did kinda get smacked with Doom. He's got 11 seconds to live. I do appreciate that he's the one who shakes.
Here I go, my incredibly powerful... Damn it! I only affected myself, Bartz, and New Jersey.
Oh, right, I meant to ask you about that before we started recording. Glad you're okay. Anyways.
I didn't even feel it.
Looked up Exdeath's voice actor. Guy's name is Gerald C. Rivers. His most recognizable role is he's the voice of M. Bison.
Oh, neat.
I guess M. Bison isn't in Street Fighter 6 because he doesn't have a BTVA entry, so as far as I know, he's the current voice of M. Bison. Also the voice of Hawk from Romancing Saga Minstrel Song, another character that you described as, I don't remember the name of the voice actor, but he sounded really cool.
He's Captain Hawk!
That's all I know about that character.
Also, most fucking insane thing, this just listen to the trivia site on behind the voice actor. He is known for his portrayal of Martin Luther King Jr. and has performed as him in speeches across the USA.
Nani? What? Okay. Sure. I mean, I was just gonna mention that Exdeath is using Zombie Breath, which has the chance of turning your party into zombies, which means you can't heal normally.
You don't even
But,
know. You don't even know my plan, Bartz. You see, I have a dream.
I have a dream.
Is that... Are you... Is that cultural appropriation? I don't know. You're a tree. You don't really have a race.
We're experiencing levels of racism that only shrimp can see. Only shrimp and Europeans. Anyways, back to the fight.
I also want to mention that I did want to use Oracle for Krill, because that's a class we haven't seen before. Only problem is, its bread and butter doesn't work on anything with the heavy status effect, so fuck you if you try to use that particular move on bosses, which this is. So we're just going with Monk. We're just gonna have Krill floating and punching the shit out of Exdeath. Like grandfather, like granddaughter, I guess. I will say, though, I'm actually, like, kinda low on HP. I'm really glad I didn't get zombied, because that would mean healing would be difficult. But yeah, no, as it stands, without, like, a dedicated white mage, red mage is okay, but I don't have the best healing move. I think white mage is probably, like, slightly better spec for it. The bios I made know better than me, but anyway, yeah, though, like, I'm running a little low on HP. I'm doing better now, but, lower than anybody else has made me so far, I will say. And he does also know to use single target spells. I think in general, I forget how much he's used it in this fight because I've been distracted at certain points, but I feel like Vacuum Wave is one of the harder things to deal with. I say that even though, like, Zombie Breath can be a pain. Oh, he also knows Hurricane, which is the one that puts you at low HP. Yeah, he's got a lot of tricks, and he's only used some of them. Which is good. Again, I've never tried to slow him, because his counter to that is just being better, so... It is in your best interest to haste your own party, and then just deal with it from there. Thankfully, he also seems to be missing a fair bit. It's like I'm spec'd for evasion or something. Weird.
Sorry, I'm just distracted learning more stuff about Gerald C. Rivers. Apparently, another thing he's known for is the West African drumming. And there's just all sorts of videos of him teaching classes on how to do West African style drumming.
Does this man have any free time? It sounds like he just does shit and is like, yeah, okay. Voice act, African drumming.
It sounds
Martin Luther
like
King Jr.
he's living one of the coolest lives I've ever heard of.
He just does shit.
He just looks cool.
Anyway, we learned Doom, which is weird because we're at the end of the game.
You learn Doom, you can play a different game now.
Oh shit, Final Fantasy V can play Doom. Oh, wait a minute, okay, it was fine when only Gallows blew up, but that's probably bad. We've killed Exdeath, but, Crystal's also exploded. Whoops. Are we getting sent to Super Hell? Oh, nope. That's world map music. We're fine. I felt a little anticlimactic, but, we're all here. Are we alive? Everybody seems to be kind of, oh, there we go. Bart's at least survived. Alright, cool, we're all good. And we're back home? Or 3/4 of us are, anyway. Sorry, Krill, you're back on our world again. They said it couldn't be done, but, yeah, no, this is familiar. Welcome back to Castle Tycoon. You don't know the half of it, random guard. Alright, no point in talking to anybody because they will just keep saying things as though you've never left for an entire different planet. Also, unfortunately for Ferris, in the meantime, the Chancellor did figure out that she is actually the missing princess. Yeah? The name that's not the usual name I use anymore. How did you prepare a banquet already? Did you see us passed out miles away and not help us? Here's Ferris in an even more elaborate dress than what Lena's wearing. This is like the most we ever see Bart's emotes about this sort of thing. I feel like Bart's and at the time Galuf exist purely so that you know that Ferris is always hot. At the start of the game, you had to know Ferris was hot, even dressed in a masculine way, and now they need to remind you, yeah, Ferris is hot, wearing a dress now, still hot. If there's one thing you need to take away from Final Fantasy V, it's that Ferris is hot. You are not immune to Ferris. Oh, Krill seems to be sad.
I love whenever sprites have to dance in old sprite games like this, because that's a really difficult thing to animate, so they usually just make them spin around. It's very funny.
Weird. It seems like we'd beaten the game, cause Exdeath's dead, but Galuf's ghost is out there going, nope, there's still more. Did you not notice all of the empty magic slots? There's so much more to get. It clearly was not the end. Alright, so I guess now that we're here, we should investigate what happened, because that was weird for us to just get thrown back here out of nowhere. Unfortunately, if we try to approach either Lena or Ferris, we just get danced into, so doesn't look like we can actually save them from this party. So, it looks like it's just gonna be Bartz and Krill. Krill, what did I just say? It's just the two of us. Alright, so yeah, we'll just slip out, nobody cares about us. Oh, hey. The bridge over to the West River? Which... It's been a while since I've been on this planet, I don't remember which river that is. Oh yeah, Boko's been healing. Yeah, my best friend's a bird. That's because it's a sky animal. Destroyed! You probably shouldn't have challenged the martial artist. Alright, well, with that, we've defeated Exdeath, but something strange is going on here, so next time on Final Fantasy V, Bartz and Krill are gonna get to the bottom of it.